Who sent you here? I was expecting someone... like me, at least. Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Actually, yes. I was expecting you to introduce yourself since, you know, I just told you my name. Likewise. And sorry for the sudden request. I know it's a lot to ask of a stranger you just met, but I swear it's important. I promise I don't mean any harm. I hope for your sake it's not because I have a pretty face. What if I'm secretly planning on making you my emergency food, huh? I'm kidding, of course. Don't worry, I'll make sure nothing bad happens to you when we get there. Yes? Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. Does the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up. This feels like the right way. I was starting to worry. It'll be good to get outside and breathe again. I haven't missed the sunlight, but I do miss fresh air. everything all right here? It's not too far now. At least, I don't think it is. I thought you knew the way. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave. This won't end well for you. Wait, I need to ask you something. You had a wound in your hand earlier, didn't you? Now everything makes sense. I shouldn't feel so energetic after not feeding for so long. The sarcophagus absorbed the blood you lost and nourished me with it. Even if it was just a little, it was enough to revitalize me for a while. However, I haven't fed in what feels like ages. I didn't notice how weak I was earlier, but now that I've stretched my legs... Look, this is awkward. You can guess where this is going, can't you? Just... listen. I'm not trying to abuse your kindness, okay? You're already doing me a huge favor. I just need something to get by for today, but I'll understand if you refuse. If there's no way around it, I can wait until I get home. It's not that simple. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something special about your blood. Just a few drops were able to revitalize me for a few minutes. If I take a normal dose, I should be able to go on for the rest of the journey. As long as you consent to this. No, that... It might hurt if you're conscious, and if I'm not careful, I may end up infecting you. You'd have to be perfectly still. I think it's best to do this the old-fashioned way. If you fall asleep, I might be able to do this without inflicting you pain. It would certainly make things easier for me, too. Yeah, I guess it's hard to trust a vampire to restrain herself, is it? Look, if I survive this long without feeding, I can hold on just a little longer, but it's taking its toll on me. I'm only asking this as a favor. If I wanted to betray you, I could have done it as soon as you turned your back on me. I don't want you to take pity on me, and I can't give you anything in return either. But I swear I don't want to hurt you. Thank you for understanding. I'll let you choose the place. Once you lay down, I'll wait until you fall asleep. You won't notice anything. I promise. What a curious city. It's so... open.
What do you need?
Oh yeah? Well, I've seen mud crabs that are smarter than you. Horker face, skeever brain, wolf breath. I'm gonna get you for that. You can't catch me.
Nice place to raise a family. You're awake? How do you feel? Don't make sudden movements. You just lost a bit of blood. You'll feel weakened for a day at least. You should eat something. Yeah, it's been ages since I last fed. It feels good. I really appreciate what you did for me here. I won't forget it. Me? Yeah, better than ever. I just told you. I mean, I did feel a bit uncomfortable. This is the first time I've ever bitten someone. I usually feed on blood potions. I don't like getting too close to people. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, take your time to recover. I have been revitalized, so if we're attacked, I can do most of the heavy lifting. Don't push yourself. Also, if we could travel at nighttime, you'd be doing me another huge favor.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about. I'd rather not be here. Meridia is a sworn enemy of the undead, and Molag Bal. I carry a bit of the two, so... Yes? I think I'll hang on to my things, thank you. It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father.
Dead.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already. It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while. so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. That's it, out there to the north. We used to keep a boat around here to get there and back. Aren't we there yet? Hey, so, before we go in there... I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead. Here we are. Ready to go in? Yes? This is it. Home sweet castle. I didn't want you to think I was one of those... You know, the women who just sit in their castle all day. I don't know. Coming from a place like this, well... It's not really me. I hope you can believe that.
I heard, Lady Serana's been gone a real long time. Way I heard, Lady Serana's been gone a real long time.
Sorry. I'm no fan of the sun, but it would could be better than this.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Isran knows how to fight those monsters. He's been preparing for this day for a long time.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
You're getting along with Isma. Guess I'm getting used to. Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here. I've only heard stories. Not sure if any of them are true. Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was. And then preyed on the rift until finally someone put them down. I guess it doesn't matter now. At least Isran is trying to do something noble with the name. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out, with mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me? Until next time.
So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. He just became absorbed, obsessed. It was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong. Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy? About some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Do you actually believe any of that?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care.
It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. got it. You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple 100 years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something. I guess so. Are we ready then? What now? Anything good? I'm ready when you are. So now that we're stuck together, shouldn't we start getting to know one another? Having just a business-like relationship feels a little dull, if you ask me. That's not something you're supposed to ask a lady, you know? Look, just tell me something about you. Wait, like the Nord legend about a mortal with the blood and soul of a dragon? I knew that dragons had returned to Skyrim and a dragonborn was out there hunting them. But that was you? Talk about coincidence. I'm pretty sure you don't get paid for it, but it's still pretty interesting. Speaking of which, what do you do to earn a living? Oh, a fellow magician, huh? I've been there a few times myself, back in my age. Not that I was a pupil or anything, but I enjoyed the library. I'm relieved that they're still active. I'd appreciate it if you let me do some sightseeing next time you go there. Are you all right? What does that note say? Are you all right? What does that note say? Okay, and what does that tell us? Oh, I get it. This Mirac is probably just some clown who gained fame by pretending to be a dragonborn, until you came along and ruined his circus. He's probably going to keep sending assassins until you turn out dead. So it may be best if we deal with him as soon as possible. Worst case scenario, he's a conjurer with a couple of deadly spells in his arsenal. Nothing we can't handle. I mean, I've never been to Solstheim. Why wouldn't I? I know we have to beat this Mirac guy, but I mean, come on. Surely we can find some time to explore, can we? Nothing like a goose chase around the whole damned province. Just some useless spell tome I found in my old room. I can't even get it to work. You know what? Take it. I've been meaning to get rid of it anyway. Oh, what is it? Oh, wow. All right, well, suit yourself. I'm right behind you.
Isran knows how to fight those monsters. He's been preparing for this day for a long time. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Maik wishes you well.
Need a ride? It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe. Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Oh yes, I remember your moth priest now. He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stock.
All right then.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Yes? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
The Winking Skeever. Charming name.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone.
Are you feeling sick?
Everything was destroyed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
There are
It
dragons
happened so
about,
fast.
traveler.
1 minute the
Be
dragon was
warned.
there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge. Until next time.
Damn it. I was hoping he'd gone to Solitude. What? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud. Forget I said anything. Let's catch up with the priest before we lose track of him. Right behind you. Anything good? All right then.
Fear for the bow, eh? I'm a swordman, you said.
So far, this hasn't been too bad. It's lonely exploring by myself, though. I'm right behind you. Oh, no, you don't. That's it? Figured.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Good day.
disgusting.
Done and done. Impressive.
That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. Thank the Divines for you. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. What now? Well, to be honest, yes. I was planning to visit it. Not just a quick glance, mind you. I mean, taking my time exploring the city, see the points of interest and all that. Not really. I was going to say I've been wanting to for a while, but I'd have to take those few extra centuries I was locked away into account. I didn't get to leave the castle at all during most of my life, and the few times I could, it was just for brief, tightly controlled visits. So, my only way of experiencing the outside world was through the distant view of solitude over the mountains. I could only wonder what it was like. You know what? You have a point. I wouldn't mind taking a little detour. But you don't have to come if you don't feel like it. I don't want to go knowing I'm dragging you into something you don't want to do. Very well then, I'll follow your lead. Where have you been? Are we ready then?
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Where'd you come from? Yes? Ugh, I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd bring me here without a plan. Well, I guess we could start with the windmill. Heard it's one of the city's main attractions. But you better come up with a plan afterwards.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Wow, the views up here are incredible. I didn't expect the bridge to be so high. You can almost see the whole province from here. I didn't expect the bridge to be so high. You can almost see the whole province from here. If not for that building on the other side, we might be able to see the castle from here as well. You're right, and if we scoot a bit further to the bridge, we may even be able to see Morthal. All right, we're off to a good start. What's our next point of interest? Can't say I'm a bard enthusiast, but I don't want to be so closed-minded now that you've given me this chance. Lead the way. Right behind you. No. I'm not really that curious about the building. Looks like every other house in this city. Honestly, the only thing that piques my interest is the balcony over there. Oh, don't get me wrong. I know bards are held in high regard in Skyrim for a good reason. I never meant to disrespect their craft. It's just that, I guess you could call it exhaustion. How could I explain? When you're the daughter of a powerful ruler, many nobles see you as an opportunity to be part of that power. And next thing you know, they send their sons to impress you. All of which, by the way, believe that poetry will earn your heart. 1 bard, it's cute. 5 bards, it's okay. 10 bards, it gets repetitive. 20 bards, it gets annoying. You can see why I'd lose interest in their craft, and I think that's the earliest memory I can think of. Imagine how awkward the experience was. Look, let's just forget about that. Where are we going next? Yeah, that actually sounds nice. I'd like to buy some jewelry. Maybe they have some in a clothing store? Don't worry, I can pay for it myself. I brought a good sum of money from the castle.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Come in and shut the door.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. Does she now? Let me talk to her then. Can I help you, young lady?
Yes, thank you.
Be careful.
Do you sell jewelry here?
Why, of course. We specialize in clothing, but we have a decent selection of circlets and rings imported directly from Alinor. Please have a browse. Take your time and don't hesitate to ask for my opinion. She's going to need it.
How much would that circlet cost?
An excellent choice. Few can appreciate the glamorous combination of ebony and ruby. By which she means that it's been sitting on our display desk for 3 years. As I was saying, I am willing to part from it for merely 400 gold.
Of course, here you go.
What is this supposed to be?
400 gold?
Look, dear, if you plan on buying quality adornments, at least have the decency of bringing septims with you.
Septims? Please, excuse me. What in Oblivion is a septum? Ugh, never mind. I know what's going on here. What's with monarchs wanting to put their faces on every form of currency? Now the coins I brought are useless.
Sister dear, could you try
Now,
sewing these sleeves a
I've
little
had enough
tighter?
stuff handed to
We
me on
can't
a
have our
silver
customers
platter.
looking sloppy
For once in my
because of
life,
your work.
I want to earn
Oh,
something.
certainly, dear sister.
So the
We
first
couldn't
order of
afford to
business
have
is to
our
earn
customers look like
400 of
simple
these
pigs they are,
septums.
could we?
Any ideas?
Good. And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth
No,
shut
I just
when our
told
fine
you.
customers are
I
within
want to earn
earshot.
this. You don't have to make sacrifices. I do appreciate it, but I'd rather try other ideas first. Bounty hunting, huh? I suppose it's the fastest way to earn our pay. Maybe not the easiest, but I'm in. Let's go.
Why, hello.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
What is it? Dragons?
Please address all
Good to
questions
see
to the
you.
steward, Folk Firebeard.
You'll have to talk to my steward for that. Wait. There is something you could do for me. A personal matter I'd rather we kept between us. I can pay you both handsomely.
The court mage has very beautiful eyes. Almost as if... Yeah, I'm gonna avoid her from now on.
A few nights ago, a thief broke into my quarters. He only took one item of a very sentimental value to me, and left a letter in its place. In said letter, he specified that if I didn't agree to his demands, which are outrageous to say the least, he'd reveal what he found to the public. What the thief took isn't a mere jewel or trophy. It's a scroll my late husband, High King Torrig, wrote not long before he was murdered. Its contents carry very sensitive information that could stain his legacy. I can't let it fall in the hands of the wrong people. The thief gave me a week to agree to his demands, and if he learns that I involve the guard or my staff in this, he'll fulfill his threat. You two seem like capable fighters. I need you to pose as my envoys and meet him at Kilcreath Temple west of here, then make him pay. There's a chance he won't be alone, and I have a feeling he could be a member of the palace staff. There's no way he'd found the scroll otherwise. What he's done is unforgivable. I won't reward him for disrespecting my husband's legacy. Please retrieve the scroll for me. I can't thank you enough, citizen, but I suppose that a substantial reward should suffice. And please, be careful.
I didn't know the Jarl was a widow. Do you know what happened to her husband? So that's what sparked the Civil War, is it? Thanks. I just wanted to be up to date. Come on, let's find that thief.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your target.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my work you do.
I carry a bit of the two, so... It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Yes?
Yes?
What now?
Need something?
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Did Jarl Elisif send you? I won't ask again. Were you sent here by Jarl Elisif? I suppose that answers my question. Yes, it was me, Genius. Having a post in the Jarl's palace has its benefits, you see. She didn't do a good job at hiding it anyway. If she was smart, she would have destroyed it long ago. Imagine if a Stormcloak found this. The scroll is actually a letter to Ulfric Stormcloak himself. He wanted to hold a meeting to discuss the future of Skyrim. seemed fond of the guy. But that's not my problem. Soon, me and my boys will leave this war-torn crap hole behind and live the good life in High Rock. You can read the scroll yourself for all I care. Assuming you brought the ransom I demanded to the Jarl, of course. Fine, here you go. Now give me my money. That's right. Come to Papa.
Nah. Let's just leave. This fight ain't worth dying for.
I guess you're the smart one, huh?
Obviously. But me? Oh! I want to see the world and live adventures. Look where that got me. Should have listened to my parents and studied medicine.
What do they know? You're a free spirit. You just didn't find the right adventure. Well, today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Let's find that adventure together.
Thanks. Love you, man.
Love you too, buddy.
Well, I'd say that's mission accomplished. Do you mind if I'm the one who delivers it to her? We got into this job at my behest, so... We shouldn't talk about this, not on her back. We can confront her about it later, but now we should complete our job. Thanks. Let's go back to Solitude.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone. I've got a little work if you're interested.
I don't want to talk. Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to tell Papa. I don't have anything to say.
You should see me when you get
Thanks.
bored, stranger.
Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore. I wish she would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Good to see you. Be careful out there.
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strong.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later. Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me? Why did you... Never mind. It's a sign. I'll return to Temple. Here's something for your help. I should make sure Sfari's okay.
I don't want to talk. For a stranger, you're not so bad.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you...
Nice place to raise a family.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Did you take care of what I asked? You did? That's wonderful news. Please, meet me in my chambers. This way.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So do you truly have it? Please, let me see it.
Of course, Jarl. It's yours.
Oh, thank you. It's a miracle you two showed up when you did. And what about the thief?
Your suspicions were correct. He was one of your guards.
Oblivion, take him!
There's something else. Before we killed him, he told us about the content of the letter. That your husband wanted to support Ulfric. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, You deserve to know the truth. It's better if you understand how complex the matter was. My Torrig was always loyal to the Empire. He died for it. But the point Ulfric was trying to make gave him pause. He hated the ban on Talos worship as much as any Nord, but he also understood why it was necessary to stop the Great War. The Empire had no choice. The Thalmor could have destroyed us all. Can you understand the difficult position Torrig was in? What he wrote in this scroll was a request to hold a meeting. He was very careful not to get his hopes up, but not to offend him either. He just wanted to hear him out and come to an agreement before things escalated out of control.
He admired him?
Yes. He respected him for standing up for the freedom of religion in spite of the treaty. He saw him as a war hero. The letter was ready, but Ulfric arrived to request an audience before he could send it to him. That's when we saw that monster for what he truly was. Ulfric never cared about Skyrim. It was all about the throne. Can you imagine how my Torrig must have felt as his hero? I'm sorry.
It's all right. You don't need to talk about that moment.
Thank you. That is why the contents of this scroll must be kept a secret. Torrig is a martyr who died for the integrity of the Empire. If the people who believed in him learn about this, they may end up joining Ulfric's cause.
Even if he killed him?
Some Nords care more about ideals than the man who's supposed to embody them. If their High King doubted the Empire, they will too. Ulfric would be rewarded for murdering him, and I cannot allow that. Torrig stood up and died for the Empire. That's a fact. And as long as I breathe, I won't let anyone ruin his memory.
Then you should destroy that scroll. It's the only way to make sure this never happens again.
Yes, you're completely right. I was thinking about it myself, but my love for him prevented me from letting go of his last letter. I will hesitate no longer.
Well said. And I'm sorry for your loss, my Jarl.
Loss is a pain I was bound to experience when I fell in love. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. But I don't regret it either. His love was just as genuine as mine. Nothing made me more happy than knowing that there was someone who loved me more than anything in the world.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I'm sure you will someday. I pray that you find the same happiness. And may it be a lasting one too. Now, I owe you two a reward for your service, don't I? 500 gold each should suffice.
Oh, it doesn't have to be that much. 400 would be enough.
Then consider the extra 100 a token of my appreciation for what you did for me today. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you both for helping me.
You're welcome, my Jarl. Come on, let's meet Tyr back in the Radiant Raiment.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty.
To your madness, and your madness is the method.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Careful with that.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Come in and shut the door. Why, hello. Here to buy, if you have... Really now? Well, that's unexpected, but not unwelcome. So, I trust you want the same article as before?
Yes, please. Here's what I owe you.
These look like genuine septims, all right. The circlet's yours, please. Try it on.
Of course. How do I look?
Oh, you look radiant, my lady. I can tell this circlet was made for you. Me too.
Welcome to the center of the
enhances
world.
your natural
Or at least
bloom.
my brother Eriker's
Please
world.
ignore her.
Don't worry about it, and thanks for the business, Altmer.
Likewise, my lady. Please come again soon. With actual money, if possible.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Well, that covers the souvenir. Only took the whole day. I think I've seen enough. It's been a long day, but kind of fun too. Thank you for suggesting this idea. I've certainly learned far more than I bargained for. Yeah, when we got her job, I didn't expect we'd get so involved with her personal life. But what surprised me is the way she described her relationship with her husband. It sounded like something I'd read in a romance book. I know. I just find it hard to believe that two people can form such a strong connection, even after one passes away. I guess it's not so difficult for everyone. Oh, nothing. We should get going now. You think so? Thanks. I always thought black and red were my colors. I never did like jewelry that stands out, but I still have to show off my status as vampire royalty, don't you think? Come on, let's get out of here. And thanks for the tour.